How do you think it's gone so far?
We've had some really good moments, and we've had some moments that we need to improve on. Probably not unlike 280 other Division I schools. So I think our kids are giving an unbelievable effort. They come out here and the sun's out. It's 50 something degrees, and then the sun's gone, and there's a 15 to 20 degree drop. So when that happens every day, they have to expend a lot of energy to get through a practice. And I think their strength and conditioning has been outstanding. So I think our kids are doing well. I would love, I really cherish the amount of time we have to prepare because I think it's extremely important. And but we got 2 weeks from today to get ready to open up.
Has there been one guy at the plate at the mound that's kind of really stood out to you this first week?
No, I think there's been several guys. Dakota Hudson's had his moments to where he's been really, really good. Daniel Brown was really, really good today. Austin Sexton's been really good. Um, Reed Humphreys in relief today was phenomenal. So we've had some really good pitching performances. We've had some good defensive performances. Nate Lowe at first base has done a really good job offensively. He's gotten some big hits so far, but it's so early. The evaluation process is difficult when you're talking about 12 at bats. So hopefully we'll get more and more information and find out more about our club.
Talk about defensive performances. How do you think Gavin Collins has transitioned to third base?
Gavin Collins is a baseball player. I think he can play anywhere on the field. I think he can catch. I think he plays center field. He just understands the game, and I think it's been a pretty easy transition for him. He's going to catch some. There's no question. He will be behind the plate for us some. But I think playing him at third base allows him to concentrate a little bit more on the bat, and there's just not as much punishment on his hand, so on his receiving hand. So really excited about how he has progressed at third, and think he can really help us there.
Can you talk about Daniel Brown? Obviously, Dakota gets a lot of the attention preseason, but Daniel Brown tonight, 0 earned runs, 4 innings, lots of strikeouts. What does he mean to this ball club?
Well, he's got pretty good stuff. It's 90-92, and his breaking ball's good. He knows how to pitch. He's got he can control the running game. He's athletic. I think he's, and I think he had a great summer in the Cape Cod League. So I think he's somebody who's ready to contribute. And like a lot of our kids, I think he's somebody who has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder about a year ago because he knows he's a better pitcher than he got to show Mississippi State Nation last year, and I think he's really motivated by that.
Gavin Collins with the over-the-shoulder catch there in foul territory. Are you surprised with how well he's made that transition to third base?
Not surprised at all, just because of his athleticism, and we try and force our kids to make that play every single day, and I think he's somebody that is very capable of making a ton of plays. There's going to be a learning curve of playing third base in the Southeastern Conference, but I think he is somebody who can certainly make that adjustment.
He mentioned that he wants to do whatever it takes for his team to win because he knew that Marrero and Kruger coming in, there were some talented guys coming in at the catcher position. Can you just talk about his selfless attitude with the transition?
Well, he is, he is somebody who's thought very highly of in our clubhouse. I think he's very well respected, and I think he's somebody that just loves to compete, and I think that commands respect on a ball club. And it doesn't matter if he's playing third or behind the plate or in the batter's box. He's going to compete his heart out, and I think our kids respect that.
You had about 8 or 9 veterans here today to talk to the team about respecting the American flag and the importance of the national anthem. From a personal standpoint, John Cohen, the person, not necessarily the coach, what was your biggest takeaway from that?
It's really easy to say. We take intercollegiate athletics very seriously. And you have that moment. I almost said to those guys, we weren't having a great practice, and I almost said to those heroes, those veterans, I almost said, we're having a bad day. And then I suddenly realized before I said that, those guys actually know what a bad day means. And I'm not sure that our kids do. I'm not sure that I know what a bad day is. Those guys, know what a bad day is, and it really helps us put everything in perspective to have them out here. These are heroes. These are American heroes who protect and have protected all of our freedoms, and I think that they deserve respect, and I think our kids did a great job today of understanding what it's about to stand there for the anthem and give respect to our country and give respect to those men who have come before them to provide the freedoms that they have.
You mentioned Reed Humphreys pitching. I think he's pitched twice this spring. How do you think he's done so far?
Really good. He can create a lot of spin on his breaking ball, and ball comes out of his hand well. You know, we've been waiting for 3 years out after his Tommy John for the ball to come out of his hand like this. We knew he was very capable of it. I think he competes at a different level when he's on the mound. I think it's something he wants to do, and I think it's something that he can really help our ball club with, certainly on the mound.
Saw Rooker in a boot today. Is he okay?